it's all about building yourself and being yourself. Like, I didn't change who I was. I didn't try and act like someone. Like, I built myself just being myself. Like, Slendz is a representation of Sonny, which is me. So it's like I'm not putting on an act. I'm not doing anything. I'm rapping about my life. I'm rapping about situations that have happened. And it's just being yourself is the main thing, I think.
Yeah. Today we're here with Slendz. How you doing, man?
I'm all good, mate. How are
Nice
you?
to meet you, brother. I'm great,
Nice
thanks.
to meet you.
So let's start off with what is Slendz? Where that name come from?
So Slendz is obviously when I first started making music, my original name was SL. But then when I got down the line, there's obviously a rapper called SL, and there's people already out there with names. So I thought I had to become my own model and be the person who, like, be marketable. So I came up with Slendz, which is my name, which is SL, which is Sunny Lake, that's my initials. And then END stands for Every Night Dreaming. So Slendz, Sunny Lake, Every Night Dreaming, and then the Z's just there.
Nice,
so it's a decent name in that, so.
So you're aiming big then?
Gets the word across, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Obviously, people don't really know about the name, but then once you tell them,
that's
the
fine.
meaning behind it. And
That's good. The meaning behind it's always good.
Yeah.
How'd you get into music?
It was funny, really, because I've always had like a musical background, sort of. Like, my dad always used to play his vinyls, used to like a little bit of a DJ and that, so I was always brought up around music. But then I stopped playing football in it was about October 2019, and I just thought, I can't do this no more. I weren't enjoying it. I thought, let me do something else. So I ended up taking up the music. See, at that time my voice didn't break or anything. I was about 14, so I was young, and then took it up, and then from then it just progressively got that more serious, where I was like, I can actually make something from this. And then at the end I was like, I'm here where I am now. So it was just the music, it all just came out of nowhere, really. Like, I've always liked to write, like poetry, everything, just flowing and stuff. So putting it on a beat is like, gets my word across nice and that. So I just think getting my word across in music, that's definitely something that inspires me to make music.
So is there something like a hidden message behind these like lyrics? Or?
Yeah, so like a lot of my songs I dedicate to people that have passed, a lot of people, and I just talk about my life, really. In general, like all of my songs I talk about my life, how I've grown up. Might have not been positive, but it made me who I am. So a lot of the things, it brought me to who I am, it's built me up, so it's definitely a good thing. So building it up in my rap is important to me.
Yeah, that's good. It's good that you're doing something that you enjoy as well. Like, is it something that you can see yourself like pursuing maybe in like the next like couple of years? Is it like is a career? Yeah.
Like right now, it's all I'm just planning right now, like all the marketing stuff. Like that's the main thing for me right now. Because I've got the music there, and I've got everything planned. I just need to get out the music videos ready and market myself more as an artist, not just market myself as a business. And like, so I know that I can make money in other ways. Like, for example, I'm filming a film right now, which is one thing that no one really knows. And I'm filming, and the film is in Nottingham, and there's a big distributor. So that's going on, and that's going out on a couple of big platforms and that.
Nice.
So I've got quite a big role in that. So I've been getting into that, the media side as well. So if there's anything to do with the media, with the music and stuff, I'm trying to get in, because in the next couple of years, I never know where I'm going to be. So I'm just taking every opportunity as it comes.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. You never ever know where you might end up. So I think any opportunity you do have, just go for it.
Yeah, 100%.
So you do a lot of, I've seen you do quite a lot of, like, you got a lot of songs with other people as well, like Hazy and all that. What's that all about then?
It was all just social media. Social media is definitely a big thing to get the recognition that you deserve now. Like that's one thing that I liked about your platform. Like, you're bringing people through. Like the opportunities are there. You're fully active on it, which is a good thing. Do you know what I mean? So that's one thing that I got behind, and I was like, there's a lot of things in the music but with collaborations, it all just came from social media. Like, I posted freestyles, just building myself up from the bottom, really, just freestyles. My mum was recording me them. Like, I was editing them all myself, and then I ended up finding like contacts to the Black Box Cypher, and that was one thing I always wanted to get on. So I ended up pushing. I got the opportunity to do it, and I was like, it just came out of nowhere. Like, obviously, a lot of people was on it. It was a good day. The vibes were positive and stuff, but I don't think we knew how big it was going to get. Like, recently, the song I checked this morning, it's just hit 10 million streams.
Crazy.
So it's like,
mad.
To have a song on 10 million streams is mental. But
it's definitely that's a proper achievement.
That's what I mean.
To say that you've got a song
with 10 million streams, I look at it and I'm like, yeah. Because it definitely put my foot in the door now for opportunities. Like, I may not be where I want to be now, but the opportunities I can get from that, it's definitely something that I will keep with me for a long time.
So what's it like being a younger rapper?
It's been hard, but at the same time, I'll say it's been good because a lot of people have supported me around Derby because of such a young age. A lot of rappers from Derby have took me in and like showed me stuff not to do in the industry, and like taught me the ways to go, because there's a lot of artists in Derby that I feel like should be in a lot of places like bigger than Derby. But it's just hard because when you're in Derby, like it's
Derby, innit?
It's Derby. Like, what can you say about it? Like, it's a love and hate relationship, but defo just growing up and stuff, it was having people there supporting me in that. So
would you say it's something that kind of motivates you to carry on, like people there to support you and like make connections?
Because sometimes, like, obviously a couple of weeks ago, obviously I'm quite close with Mashtag Brady and that, so we saw him in town a couple of weeks ago. He gave a nice word to my mate and that, just telling him to push me if I'm if I'm ever trying to stop and that. So there's a lot of people are behind me in the city and that, so I just want to make sure that I do something for the city, not just for myself, because the city that I come from, I feel like it needs more recognition.
Yeah, I'd agree. Like, obviously, I've lived in Derby all my life. And what I'm trying to kind of do is show everyone that there is loads of talent in Derby. I've said that many times, but there's so many like rappers, you know, any music artist or band, there's so many of them in Derby. And I think
that's what I mean. You don't understand how many there are, and when you're scrolling through your website and stuff, and you see how many people, and you're like, it's mental. Like, how many different people are from East Midlands and just in general just making music. It's good to see, because at one point the industry was shy, but now it's got to the point where you've got so many different genres now, and it's sort of all coming together. Really, I like it a lot.
You know, that's what MusikBox is all about. Like, obviously, I'm not trying to go off on my own tangent, but like, it is all about like creating a website where people can see, you know, like so many upcoming artists, because these artists need recognition, right? And like, all of you are amazing. So
that's what I mean.
There's that platform there to provide for all of them. So before I go off on a completely different tangent, I'm going to ask something completely different. Like, what's the process behind creating your music?
Well, with me, it's I'm not going to say I wouldn't say that I'm like, when it comes to the music, I write all the time. When I have a tune and I feel like I find the right beats and the way that everything comes from it, I feel like when it comes, and I've got songs that have took me months to make, but like, I know that the vision behind it as well, from a marketing perspective, can make me money along the line because of the way that I've planned it. So a lot of the tunes that I've released over the past years have been like older songs. So this year I'm hoping to release a lot of my new stuff. I've got a video that I've recorded in October, and I'm just waiting to get that back because the VFX and everything, because the video is professional. So I'm just trying to make sure that everything's ready for that release, and I've got a couple more releases, so I'm just seeing where it takes me. Really.
Yeah, it's a commitment, isn't it? And it's something that obviously you're investing your time into, so that you know that you've got that dream. So when you're doing, you know, creating this music, putting all your time into it, you know that maybe one day that song might blow up.
Yeah, you never know. Literally, all it takes is one TikTok video. You look at one TikTok video, one Instagram reel, something. All it takes is just one thing to blow up, and then you just got to keep consistent from there. So that's defo with consistency. It's just, that's one thing with me now. It's just, I need to be consistent to get where I need to be. And that's what I've realised. So
that's a good mindset. That's a very good mindset.
I definitely look at it like I've got a place I need to be in. I'm not there yet, but I know that I can make it there.
Yeah, you will get there. With that mindset, I think there's definitely a great chance of getting there.
Literally, like, even, like I said, like, even in the media side, like, this film that I'm filming is called The Correction Unit, and it's about young offenders and AI, and it's quite like a gritty film, really, and I'm like, my role in the film is quite, like, hardcore, so I'm looking forward for that to come out, because it will also bring more over to my music, I reckon, because mixing them both together, like, the opportunities will come in, whether it's TV programs, more movies. I have got links now from this film where I thought I would have never had if I didn't do it. Now I've got links in the music from the film, so there's so many different links I'm just trying to take up on that. So
it's expanding your chances, you know.
100%.
By doing this film, it gives you like another section to gather kind of audience from. Yeah,
like I've got loads of people now that like listen to my music. That I'm getting supported because of the film. So everything from the film is helping me, but it's just incredible just to be on an actual film set. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's everything you imagine a film would be like. So
that's amazing.
It's crazy. Yeah. You got like everything at the actions. You make sure you have to be on time. That's
awesome. Yeah, that shows a lot of commitment as well. It probably teaches quite a lot of skills.
Yeah, it's very long days and stuff, but you look back at it and it's like, yeah, I wouldn't change it.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, that's good. So how long have you been making music for, like, altogether?
Released my first freestyle January 2020, but then that was just like a quick one. I was like, didn't plan anything, just thought I'd release something. Got loads of stick at school, walking around the nails, but that built me and stuff. And then I didn't release at least a couple more a week after, and then I thought, I'm going to stop. I'm going to build myself up. Then I released something in about June, July time, 2020, and it really took off. It like ran Derby and stuff. And since then, I was still messaging Blackbox like, yeah, get me on. And then I kept posting these freestyles, getting a buzz. I was getting opportunities here. I was winning little bits of money in that. I was thinking, yeah, I can take it somewhere. And obviously, still messaging Blackbox, and then got the opportunity one morning, and then that's when I feel like everything kicked off for me, really. Like, so the end of 2021 was like when everything kicked off. So it's been about 4 years now that I've been making music. So nice. Defo, I'm hoping almost 5 years. So if you look at it,
would you say you've gained quite a lot of skills?
Definitely,
like kind of experience from 4 years.
I've built a lot of confidence since then. Like, when I first started making music, I was struggling a lot. Like, it was COVID times, it was hard, like, but there was something about music that just kept me going, and I thought, yeah, I want to pursue it. So I ended up pursuing it, and God knows where I'd be without music right now. That's one thing that I always think, it's like, no one really knows much about that side of it, but music really did help me and stuff. So.
At least it's something that's kind of playing a big part in your life.
Yeah.
So it's not just, it is a hobby, but it's not just a hobby, it's something that is keeping you going.
Something that gets my word across, because especially with me, I've got ADHD and stuff, so me getting my word across is very hard. But when I'm on the mic, or when I'm on the stage or performing or doing anything, it's just, my mind's so focused on that moment. I don't care who's watching. I could perform in front of one person, I could perform in front of 100,000 people, I'll still give the energy.
Yeah.
Because I know like the opportunity, you never know who's watching.
No. So that's awesome.
And it's always one of them ones as well, like I always think in the industry, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Yeah, it's the same as a lot of industries and stuff, but
yeah, I think it is a lot of the time about who you know. You know, them connections are going to build you up to something that might be successful.
Building the links is defo a main, like, the best thing to do now with social media. I reckon social media is defo bringing people closer in the industries and that. Like, it's
social media does play a big part.
Like, I look at it now, like, social media is one of them things that you can really utilize it in the ways, and I'm just starting to get back onto it again. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm not really a very social media person. So building it up again. So just seeing where it goes.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Just going with the flow in it, really. I'm not rushing anything, because I know that the time will come. Could be after my next song. Could be after 5. You just never know.
You never know. No.
So I'm just seeing what happens.
Yeah, that's fine, isn't it? That's just
It's going good.
Have you got any advice then for sort of maybe like younger, maybe where you were 3 or 4 years ago? Have you got any advice for people like that in the rap scene?
Yeah, definitely. It's all just it's all about building yourself and being yourself. Like, I didn't change who I was. I didn't try and act like someone. Like, I built myself just being myself. Like, Slendz is a representation of Sonny, which is me. So it's like I'm not putting on an act. I'm not doing anything. I'm rapping about my life. I'm rapping about situations that have happened. And it's just being yourself is the main thing, I think.
Yeah.
Just like, don't change for nothing. Like, if someone don't like you, who gives a shit?
So what? Yeah.
Mine. There'll be 100 people that like you, one person that don't. Just don't take it.
Yeah. Because if you kind of pay attention to that one person and not to the other 99 or 100, then like, you know, why even care?
That's what I mean.
When there's all them people that do respect you and like you.
It's mental because that's one thing with me that made me keep going was like at the start, obviously, making music, people don't want to see you really do well and stuff because you're doing something that it's not really
expected
or as popular. So I had people messaging, I've had people doing everything, but I built that's sort of like how my character is now in that terms of myself. Like, I've built myself to I don't even know how to explain it in terms, but I've had so many different gigs and stuff where I perform in front of 0 people and stuff, and it's like it's humbling because it's like, no matter where you are now, I've always tried to build, but cool.
Yeah,
can't get my words out and such, but
it's passion, isn't it? It's passion. Yeah, that's important, especially when it's something that you love doing. That passion will take you very far. Yeah. So in the next, I know you obviously said that you might have a few songs coming out soon, but in the next kind of 6 months or a year, what can we see from you?
Oh, well, I've been planning this for the past couple of months now. So with me, for the first couple of months, I'm in like the still cold sort of days and that. I'm releasing some real rap songs. So like proper lyrics, like you can feel it. Like the emotion in my voice and everything in these songs is like you can notice like the difference, and then from then get into like the summertime, the sun comes out, I'm going down at the house garage sort of like summer tunes, to like get people going, have a few shows in the summer. So definitely like songs that people can get behind and that have a dance to, even if you don't listen to rap. And that's definitely one thing that I'm trying to incorporate with my music, is like not just trying to get rap fans to listen to me. I want a wide selection I want bands to listen to me. Because I just want my lyrics are relatable to everyone, I think.
That will expand the amount of people that listen to you as well. You know, even if you do love rapping, right? Like I listen to like all genres of music. Like I can listen to everything. But if you've got that rap and then maybe a bit of grime or house or garage on the side, you know, you've got them people that listen to house, garage and grime, they're going to be coming as well.
And that's what I mean. There's so many different ways to get your foot in different doors and stuff. Like I wanna get involved in that I want to get involved in the indie scene somehow, and it's all just like building different bonds with bands, just getting opportunities. Like obviously the Public Eye boys, they're good mates of mine and that, so I've opened up for them once or twice. I think it was, can't remember. I did one in Nottingham and that was mint. So, but it's just trying to get like different opportunities with not just people in my industry as of such, but like people all different genres. Like, I've worked with people like that play heavy rock and stuff. Like I can do anything really. It's just I can build around people. So
that's a skill. That's a skill that you can kind of take part in everything rather than just rap.
I'm definitely open to try everything because you never know what will happen. Like I said, like you never know what will happen from little things. Like I could make an indie song and it could blow up. You never know. Like out of everything that's going, you just literally never know with music.
You never know. So this is going to be my last question, right? It's quite a big, important question.
Yeah.
And that is like say you're where would you want to be like at the end? What's your biggest dream?
Ooh. One thing just in general about music is I want to travel the world, and I'm hoping I can do that with music. I'm hoping that I can tour. I'm hoping that I can just have the opportunity to do things that I wouldn't have thought of even doing. That opportunity is that I'd look like now in like 5 years time and I won't believe myself doing it. Something that, but I just one main goal for me is defo like I want to perform with a lot of festivals. I feel like I've got the stage presence there already. Yeah. It's just obviously releasing these songs that I've got loading for the summer. I believe that these are all like festival songs. So one goal defo is Glastonbury. So
nice.
Give it.
That's a big
one.
Big goal. Yeah, that would be awesome. Imagine
I love it. That's one of the opportunities that you just can't say no to, can you? Like, incredible.
Yeah. Cool. Well, it's really nice speaking to you, mate.
You too.
Yeah, really nice to meet you. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.